Spinall with him, the man who is taking life very, very easy and chopping life on the easy low.
On the low, chopping life, 100%.
I just saw his caption now. It says, well, you know, this trend on social media. It says, the girl says, I'm looking for a guy. I'm looking for a girl who no go chop my money. And then he captioned himself, me. That's Tammy and himself.
Oh,
do you catch the drill?
Yeah, I do.
Wow. Life is so easy for Mr. Easy right now.
He's on it.
He's on Timmy goes anywhere around the world, he goes with her.
Yeah, they travel around together.
They travel around the world together, so it's a good one, Mr. Easy. And that song is started Oyima.
All right, so welcome. You're still tuned to Flow FM 92.7, your Golden Flow radio station. And well, this is Flow Cafe. This is the last segment of the Flow Breakfast Show, as you know. So come around the table and let's get into the conversation for today. There's pastries, there's coffee, there's tea. What else do we have on the menu today, Dayo?
Hot chocolate drink.
Hot chocolate as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one of them are you having today?
I think I like coffee.
Is it every day?
It's just the flavor and just the aroma for me. Coffee is great. I like coffee. I just want coffee. No, I'll do coffee today. Maybe tomorrow I'll do tea.
You do tea tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
okay,
maybe
then.
tomorrow I'll do tea.
All right. You can have whatever it is that you'd like. Just sit around and let us get into the conversation. But for my favorite,
you didn't ask me my favorite. It's going to be pie, yeah.
You like meat pie?
Yeah, I
find it very basic.
I like meat pie. Basically, I used to like the jam donuts before, but no.
That's also very basic.
No.
So you just like basic things?
Basically.
Okay. All right then.
What pun there? Basically. Because I don't want to stress you too much. Because hey, sometimes I can be very extreme. I can be like, I want this, I want that, I want that. So, and they see when. I don't like it when I go. Have you ever gone to a restaurant where you need to you're going to order the meal and they're going to make the meal fresh for you? Mm-hmm. That waiting time is a lot for me.
No, I love the anticipation it builds.
No, I don't like it.
I love it.
I don't like it because see, I'm hungry. I want you to make me afang soup and then
it's already ready. How about restaurants where it's like they're making it right in front of you?
And that one, I can chill. But you're not going to be making afang in front of me.
Of course not.
No, I might tell you, Oga, come out for fire, more chop. Because see, I like before when I crave something, I like the build up to it, and then I just want it out of my head immediately. Take it and then get out. Now you not keep me waiting and waiting.
Sometimes lose appetite for it.
I lose appetite. It happens to me a lot. Maybe when I'm way famished and then I have to wait for the meal. I might lose interest in the meal eventually.
Relate to that. When you want something so much, you're not able to get it right there, right then, and then you just lose appetite. I lose appetite for it. I just lose it. So
I
definitely hear that. But I love the anticipation it also builds. As long as I know it's being made fresh, and I know that when it comes out, it's going to be bomb. I'm going to enjoy myself.
If you're going to do noodles in front of me like that, I'll welcome you.
Okay.
Welcome, do it. I can wait because I know Max.
It's long.
You're long.
10 minutes.
10 minutes, you're done. What are you doing? The veggies, you're not going to soften the veggies, right?
Like that,
so,
of course.
Max, do all the shakara, do all the dancing around,
But what is all those noodles that you have to maybe seafood? You have to boil the seafood first.
No, I think you should. You should have done all of those beforehand. Now. I pre-cooked then at least now.
All right, let's get into the conversation that we have for Flow Cafe this morning, and it's a very simple question: is fidelity?
Infidelity.
It's infidelity. Mm-hmm. The thing about that is it's a question that like a lot of people talk about every now and then.
Yes.
And nobody has like really been able to hit the nail on the head and said, okay, this is what it is. This is what is the right thing to do, or what is not the right thing to do. It's always
we're always on
different sides of
it. Like, okay, some would just go this way, some will go this way. We've not been able to come to the middle and say, okay, this is what it is. People, as generations grow, as people move into different age, thresholds, people have different orientations of this subject matter. Mm-hmm. For some people, some people don't even consider it as anything. Some people just say, you know what, I just let it slide.
So basically, the question is infidelity always a deal breaker in a relationship or a marriage? Infidelity, is it always a deal breaker in a relationship or a marriage. Now, just like Dayo has said, different people, different, ways they look at it because of how they've grown up or what they view life as, and what their preferences are, what they've been able to understand when it comes to relationships. So we're asking you today, is infidelity always a deal breaker in relationships or a marriage?
Let me break it down further. Your boyfriend cheats on you. Is it enough grounds for you to end the relationship and say, oh, I walk out, I'm done? If your girlfriend cheats on you, is it enough for you to say, you know what? You cheat on me, that's the last thing I am
going to take from you.
No, I cannot take it.
And now I'd like to add to that and say that you have to be able to dish what you want to take. You have to take what you dish, right? So if you say that you cannot take it, so it means that if you're doing it to someone else, you can't expect them to take it as well. So he needs to be on that on that same level of that. So is infidelity always a deal breaker for you in a relationship or a marriage? Let us know real quick.
0807 777 9927. 0807 777 9927. For some people, it might not even be the outright. They don't even consider cheating as to the moment you are warming up to somebody else. Some people consider it as cheating,
Yeah, there are different types of cheating now.
Some people consider that as, oh, you're warming up to him, you're warming up to her.
Some people say it's just the fact that they know that you're harboring thoughts.
How you want to know?
Like,
you read my mind.
Maybe in the conversations that you're having, like it sounds like you're
condoning the person, you're welcoming the person. Yes,
you're having the thoughts of that, so they already just know, okay, if this person gives you leeway, you're going to cheat on me. Yeah, and that's enough grounds. I'm not going to do it.
All right, so let us know where you belong. Is it a deal breaker for you? Infidelity, like total deal breaker for a relationship or for a marriage?
It's not it's not a
it's your stand. Thing. It is your stand.
It happens, this is what you are done. As in, they do it like this, bam, I don't go. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm not giving you any benefit of the doubt, anything. I'm gone. This is Roju by Chike. We'll be right back. that way. 0807-777-9927 is number to call or to text and let us know real quick. Is infidelity always a deal breaker in a relationship? And like we said before, went on a break, this has always been a conversation. It's something that is always going to be a conversation because people grow, people change, people have different opinions and preferences and the way that they view relationships and the way that they view things generally. So it's always going to be a conversation. Fidelity, infidelity, cheating, all the different kinds of cheating. Before we went on break, I said something about even when it's just a thought. You've not committed the act. It's just a thought in your head. That's enough for some people to say they're no longer interested in that relationship. For some people, it could be even going on a date with somebody else. Maybe you did not tell your partner. I'm telling you.
So you can say on the grounds of imaginary cheating or imagined cheating.
It says imaginary.
Thoughtful cheating.
It's thoughtful.
Intentional cheating.
That's why I said there are different kinds of cheating.
And that's what I'm saying now. Because
it's one thing that leads to another.
If we say, okay, you go on a date with somebody, do you consider that as cheating?
Because it's a romantic date and then things lead to something.
But I would say a lot of insecurity in that.
Wait first. You want to eat now. Let's say the noodles you say you want to eat.
Yeah.
Eating it is the act of eating the noodles, Abby.
Yes.
Before you eat it, you go and buy the noodles, don't you?
Of
you
course.
Come back home, you boil water, you put the noodles. That's the process. So that there's a definite destination. But so the process to get it to that destination, people cannot stand it, and it's not the insecurity. It's more like because you even thought about this, because you even did this. This is where it's heading. I'm not going to wait for you to get to that point.
In reality. With that analogy that you gave, why I will beg to differ is that is just like the end point of it all is cheating on your partner, right? Now, if the intention is not to cheat and then you're on a path that seems like cheating, will you consider that as cheating?
You're on a path.
On a path that you just assume that, okay, this person is eventually going to cheat. But the person is not going to cheat. There are situations.
So how do you know that? Why put yourself in a compromising situation that way?
There are situations there that you will see, or the other individual will perceive to be like, oh, it's going to be this. But hey, that individual might not even do that act or might not even carry it out.
So you as the partner, how would you know? How would you know?
We don't want to go so deep into it. Like, hey, you trust your partner to that level. No, there are some instances. Maybe you see, okay, let me paint a scenario to you. Let's say you do this real estate business. You're a realtor now, and then you need to chase a client, a big client, right? You've been going to that client, I would say off the radio, you've been chasing these big clients, and then you're okay, there are ways I can get this client to my nest, right? What if I arrange a dinner date with this person? What if I arrange a meeting with this person? What if I arrange a sit out with this person? And then somebody, a stranger, now sees you and that person together. You understand? You've arranged a pickup vehicle and you've gone to the restaurant to have that whatever dinner or whatever talk. And then your spouse's friend now cites you. Now takes the information to your spouse.
It's misinterpreted because it's
misinterpreted in the sense that in the process that leads up to the final noodle.
Why is it consuming the spouse's friend that is seeing the
any other person
also,
sees you?
Why isn't it me? My point is that
you see me that. Would you consider that as cheating first up for you?
If you did not speak to me about it,
no.
Why are you not having the conversation?
Well, that comes to your head first as, oh, I'm going to cheat on you.
Not if I was informed prior.
I didn't inform you. I didn't say anything to you before leaving the house.
Then I feel like there are ulterior motives there.
You don't know my plans. Oh, you know the kind of job I do, right? But you don't know about this particular instance.
In my mind, I feel like it's lack of communication, and that's the problem.
Let's hear the people. Top. It's lengthy. Okay. Top of the morning to you guys. Still moving with the flow on the low key with Flo FM this beautiful Tuesday morning. Infidelity is often considered a major deal breaker in marriage, as it can deeply undermine trust, emotional connection, and the sense of security between partners. For many people, the breach of trust that comes with cheating can be difficult, if not possible, to repair. It can lead to feelings of betrayal, hurt, and loss of respect, with many create irreparable damage to their relationship. However, whether infidelity is a deal breaker can vary from couple to couple. Some partners may choose to work through the issues and rebuild their relationship with therapy, communication, and commitment, while others may view it as an unforgivable violation. Cultural, personal, and relational factors all play a role in determining how infidelity is viewed in a marriage. Ultimately, how a couple navigates infidelity depends on their values, willingness to heal, and the specific circumstances surrounding the betrayal. Some people may prioritize preserving the marriage, while others may feel the trust is too critical to ever rebuild. Have a great day. Thank you, Latman from Adewale.
Thank you for that very insightful contribution, Latman. We appreciate it.
Good morning, Danielle and Danielle. Trusting I was awesome. Mayor from Basin. For the question of the day, well, for me, personal infidelity is a real deal breaker for me in a relationship or marriage, because a cheating partner can definitely kill, like an adage that says, so that's what he's referencing. Kudos to you guys. Have a wonderful day. God bless you. And Flow FM. Hashtag Flow Cafe. Hola, amigos. Infidelity should be a deal breaker in every single sense and perception you're looking at it from. Why would you be infidel when you have a partner already? In other words, infidelity is disloyal and unfaithfulness. To me, it's a capital deal breaker for me. If you are that way, you're capable of doing some things that are worse than cheating. Free soul here.
Thank you for your contribution, Free Soul.
And I can say yes. Reason is that yes, most broken marriages or relation today is caused by infidelity. Ọlọ́run inshallah kende. Okay.
Thank you for your contribution.
Let's take another one. Infidelity is a bitter betrayal of trust, causing irreparable damage to marriage and leaving emotional scars. Its impact is devastating, and the harm it inflicts can be long-standing. Infidelity is a relationship deal breaker, causing pain, deep emotional pain, and irreversible damage. Shay for me from Irewolide.
You know something, right? I know that for couples who maybe one of the spouse cheated and they decide to just work on the marriage, no matter how much therapy they go through, I feel like what's the word I'm looking for? There's a way that no matter how much you decide that, I'm going to we're going to work through this and we're going to just get over this situation that has happened. Every single time, that situation you talked about, that instance where you went for a dinner date with a client. Imagine if it's a man who has done it before, a woman who has done it before, and then they went on that dinner date. No matter what it is that you want to say to me after that dinner date, and I saw you or somebody else saw you and came to tell me, and we didn't have a conversation prior, there's already a dent in that relationship where if there is no communication, it would further dent it regardless of the therapy that we've been through.
Okay, I agree with you, but I agree
All
with
right.
you. Hold on, I hear you, but I'll reserve a few things for now.
Let's go ahead.
0807 777 9927. I hold back a few things, okay? I'll share. 0807 777 9927. You can talk to us via call, or you can leave us a WhatsApp message to that same number, 0807 777 9927. The question is infidelity a real true deal breaker in a relationship or marriage? Now, it happens for you. You're done. You sense it. You're out. And then eventually happens, you're gone.
So I've had this argument with someone before where she said that as long as the man is a provider, as long as he takes care of her, takes care of the children, then it's not a matter of, and he respects he respects not letting her know about it. Like, she found out but she kept it quiet about it, and then he's just, he's not doing it to her face, he's not disrespectful,
he's not rubbing it in her face,
he's not rubbing it in her face, then she'll stay. She wouldn't even mention
that's secrecy.
Yes,
and that negates one of the tenets of marriage, or maybe not even marriage. Marriage is deeper. Even relationship, it says a lot.
Now, this one now is marriage.
It's marriage. Then
it
negates the true values of marriage. Because you're keeping a secret. Yes.
Yeah, but the secret is in order not to hurt the person.
The fact that you're even involved in it, you've heard the person. It's like an unseen unseen rope that you've cut already by yourself. the fact that you even gone ahead to do it, you cut that rope already, you've cut that trust already. That's trust now. It's not until the trust that we give people or we earn from people is not seen. Is as a result of our actions and the things that we constantly say to them. So it builds that trust and that imaginary rope in the mind. So if this other partner doesn't know about it, you already know that you've broken that trust.
Exactly.
So that how are you truthful to the marriage?
Although now this is somebody else's opinion and perspective. She's taking care of me. I'm flying to Dubai if I want. I'm flying to Seychelles. I'm going wherever it is. I agree with you. My children are in the best schools. A lot of
people might even be open to a lot of women. It might be an option to a lot of people, really.
So at the end of the day,
at the
end of the day, we are saying, okay, it's good, it's bad, it's clinical.
Is it a deal breaker for you?
Is it a deal breaker for you as a person? Let us know real quick. 0807-777-9927. Back to the music real quick. This is Bandana by Fireboy DML and Mr. Money with the vibe right now.
Low key, all of them done they know.
that route.
So what would you say, is like, would be the problem if nothing is missing? So what are you looking for?
Maybe we should ask.
We have a caller.
Good morning.
We lost that call. Please do well to try to connect back. 0807-777-9927. Again, 0807-777-9927.
Tolani from Masadamo WhatsApp says, good morning, Danielle and Dio. How are you doing? We're doing great.
Good.
Well, as for me, I'll just say, if you can't take it, don't do it, because cheating is a serious breach of trust and can cause significant emotional pain and damage to a relationship. If someone is considering cheating, they should reflect on the potential consequences and ask themselves, can I handle the guilt and shame that comes with cheating? Can I handle the potential loss of my partner's trust and respect? Can I handle the possibility of hurting my partner and damaging our relationship? If the answer is no, then it's best not to cheat. Cheating can have long-lasting and far-reaching consequences, not just for the partner being cheated on, but also for the person doing the cheating. In conclusion, for me, is that once you take it, you won't walk out of the relationship. But if you can't take it, I'll definitely be out. But for taking it, we each gonna lose trust in ourselves. Tolani from Amsterdam, thank you.
Okay, let's take that call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Could you move away from the noise or turn down the volume of your radio set? Please, when you try to call into the studio, try to reduce the volume of your radio set so that we can hear each other clearly. Something I was saying, right? I've heard someone say that, if you should rather pay cheating back with cheating rather than like flying off the handle. And it just spoke to me, and I'm like, why? We're talking about love this morning, like throughout this week on Rise and Shine, right? And then it's like someone is doing something bad to you, they have a bad character, and then you repay that with bad character. It doesn't. It's like when they say two wrongs don't make it right.
Then it speaks and puts you in the same pole as the person who was done the wrong. Yes.
So in that situation, you either leave or you don't. You work on your marriage.
That's how personally I say. Because if somebody, because again, there are alternatives to things. Let me give you a simple analogy, which again might not totally relate to this cheating conversation. Let's say you're driving on the road and then somebody mistakenly or maybe hits your car and then breaks your tail light or something. Would you come out of the car and then go
and break the tail light
as well too?
There are people who will do that.
There are people who do that. You have put yourself in the same madness, madness like the person.
This kind do me, I do you.
Is it?
You do me, I do you. God nigga vex.
Even P Square that did that one, even P Square that sang that song, when they were having the issues within them, they do this one. They not do back. He said that we would rather go to court. So we understand these things deeper. Let's take this call. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Desmond calling from Lago.
Please turn down the volume of your radio set.
Okay, ma.
All right, Desmond, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Lago.
Okay, Desmond from Lao. It's good to have you. Good morning to you, Desmond.
Yeah, good morning to you.
Let's have your take. Oh, Desmond, maybe you can just try and call back if you can, please. 0807 777 9927.
0807-777-9927. This conversation is very tricky, and unfortunately, a lot of people are going through it. In as much as it's a conversation that happens all of the time, a lot of marriages, a lot of relationships are going through it, and it's disheartening to see, because just like you said, sometimes nothing is even missing in that relationship. You have everything that you need, and it's just ujukokoro. That's what you call it, greed. You're just enticed by very, very little insignificant things, and you lose a whole how many years standing relationship because of something very insignificant. And then you look at yourself and you're like, why did you even do it in the first place? Or why did you even go ahead? Why did you go down this path? And then the consequences for cheating is always greater than the act itself, to be honest. Whenever you think about it.
Yes.
The consequences are always greater. So why? We have another caller. Let's try the call before we get back to the music. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is T-Dex, man.
T-Dex.
Desmond, calling
Okay.
from Lao.
Desmond, you're
calling
back.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
calling back.
Thank you for calling back.
Okay. The program this morning is really touching.
Okay. We're
Hello?
listening. Come on,
Desmond, we're just waiting to hear
He
from you.
really has something to say, and we're
It says
really eager
the
to hear
conversation
you.
this morning
It's really touching.
is really touching.
Sounds like someone that's going through something.
Maybe
Probably.
not. Maybe
But
not.
please, if you are unable to reach us, please send us a message.
Good morning. Good
Hello,
morning.
good morning. Sorry, could you speak up a little bit more?
What do you say?
Okay. Wanted you to speak up a bit more. Good morning.
Yeah.
All right, please go ahead. Give us your 2 cents.
What do you say?
Okay, our conversation this morning on Flow Cafe is infidelity always a deal breaker in a relationship? That's the question. Hello? Uh-oh. Please do well to try to connect back if you can and let us hear your contribution to that question. Is infidelity always a deal breaker in relationships or in a marriage? That's the question.
All right. Give us a call or send us a WhatsApp message to the number 0807 777 9927. You're listening to the Flow Breakfast Show, and this is Flow Cafe, the last segment on the Flow Breakfast Show on your go with the Flow radio station. Files is saying, way with Wandeco. Which way?
Is Wandeco.
If you were going to do if you were to do a collaboration with any Nigerian artist, who would it be?
Would you?
Get out.
I'm gone.
Get out, please.
Into the kings of songs and blues.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I love whenever I hear that. I'm like, okay, it's about to be a time. A time is about to be had, and that is Davido with "I Will." I'm on my will. Lati Jayo. It's still Tuesday, Sha. There's no Jai. There's no Jai yet. It's Friday. All right, yes, it's you to Flow FM 92.7, and the conversation on Flow Cafe this morning is infidelity always a deal breaker in a marriage or relationship, basically?
Good morning, Flow FM. Always a pleasure to keep flowing with you guys. Keep it up. You're doing good work. Thank you.
Thank you.
We promise to do more.
Absolutely. 100%.
0807 777 That's the number for WhatsApp messages. And you can call directly into the studio on that number. Seal 0807 777
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. Thank you for calling Flow FM. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Alimi from Zango.
Alimi from Zongo. Welcome to the show, Alimi.
Thank you.
All right, so talk to us real quick.
The question as it can.
All right.
Depends on the,
Okay.
it depends on the kind of person you are in relationship. Or
Alimi, hold on. Could you do me a favor and increase the volume of your voice?
I said
Okay. Thank you.
it depends on the person you are dating or you are in marriage with.
Okay.
There are some people that you are married to, you know their emotions it's not that strong. That maybe you are seeing the sign that maybe where she's going or where he is going, that this thing will happen. And if you are a type of jealous person, it will not go with you. So the only thing is, if you don't have a
So you just have to know your
doesn't have
partner.
a strong
Okay.
mind, so you cannot handle it, you can let it go. So for me, it's not good.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for calling into the studio, Alimi. We appreciate your call 100%. Well, it is now time for handover, one of my favorite parts. Hello?
Every morning.
Every morning, yeah.
Right. So let's have it. OJ's in the building. Morning to you.
Looking
Morning.
like
I'm about to take a vacation.
not even that. It's even the color.
Yeah.
Looking like
This
green
and
lime,
lemon?
like lemon,
Lemon and green.
lemony green,
You know what they say? You know, say you throw lime to her, she makes lemonade out of it.
lemonade out of it, of course.
Thank you. I accept everything.
She takes lemonade. But now the look is like seriously praying for a Valentine. Sister praying to church. Maybe after this, were you coming from church service to this place? Like, Lord,
No.
remember your daughter.
Wait, but true. Do you have a vow now, do you?
I'm still looking at
Still looking
one.
for-
Yeah.
How about you, Jay?
Today's
Today's
Tuesday.
11th.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Today's Tuesday.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Even
still
that
time.
Friday, so there's still time.
There's still
That's the
time.
time
okay.
now. We can still find.
Of course.
Do you have
I'm
a
just no, my placard is going to be ready today, so I'll wear it around like.
Please be my be my
Please.
Valentine. Be my Valentine. I have like 10.
10.
Yes.
I fit tag. I fit do security work.
Sure.
Can I do
So
security
share.
work?
Don't be selfish. Like
Of course.
share.
How can
Everybody.
you have 10? How can you
You
have
get
10?
a Valentine. You get a Valentine. You get a Valentine.
No,
Everybody
you
has
know
one.
what? Danny, another thing that I can really do is to plan. I'm pretty good in planning. So maybe you having 10, and do you actually want them to meet themselves, or you don't want them to?
It'll cause problem.
No, you should divide 12 to 1.
One to two,
1 to 2, 2 to 3.
In 10 hours, we are done with
depends.
we are
You're
done
done.
with 10 of
You're
them.
done.
That's all.
In 10 hours, we are done with 10 of them, and I just cash out, and you don't. Everybody goes. Nothing.
That's
nothing
all.
happens.
Exactly.
That's all.
Okay, I like your planning. This thing.
Yeah.
I'll probably hire you, so you do
Thank
the planning
you.
for me.
No
We'll
problem.
discuss the terms later,
course.
If
right?
anything
course.
happens, though, I'm not like part of it. But
No, nothing's going to happen.
Nothing's going to
I
happen. Nothing's
okay.
going to happen.
Nothing's going to happen. Just trust us.
Of course, it's going to go smoothly. Very smooth.
smooth operator.
Ochi, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very good. I'm doing very well.
All right,
Thank you.
that's wonderful to hear. So the conversation on Flow Cafe this morning is something that we always talk about. Like it's a rampant conversation, right? So is infidelity always Okay, is infidelity always a deal breaker in marriages or relationships?
For me, or should I?
You can say generally and for you personally as well.
Generally, I feel it depends on the person. I mean, when Tiwa Savage came out to say, cheating is not a deal breaker for her, it's not a reason for her to leave the relationship. So it depends. And some other person can be like, no.
She just said that recently,
Yeah.
But she didn't mention that initially when.
Okay, true that.
Yeah.
But
So
people
probably
can be
maybe
like
something
that.
has changed about her
That's the thing
orientation
about
or
human
view
beings.
about life. Yeah.
You constantly change your perspective and your perception of something as you grow, as you experience life more. The way you see life, the way you see things and situations, it changes. So I don't judge anybody if they did something before and then now they're saying, oh, this is not something I want to do again. So of course, how about you personally though? What do you think?
Personally, God forbid, let me first put that on there. but
Typical Nigerian babe.
God forbid.
God forbid.
Let's forbid it first.
But it will be.
It will be a deal breaker for
a deal
you.
breaker because cheating, you going out to like nah. I can't take it. It's just like the trust will just go from 100 to 0
Immediately.
Like
There's no
wow.
saving it. There's
and
no saving that
this
trust.
guy stuff of guys feel so hurt when a lady cheats than when they cheat. They're like, oh, I don't like her. There's no love there.
Yeah,
but that when a lady cheats,
there's emotions involved.
So I'm like, okay, I know. But even at that, their explanation, I know, I still don't want it.
Right.
I'm the only one in this. This is what
I wish Brenna was here so that would be like 3 women to one.
Now let me start off with some where you said if a guy cheats, he will tell you, there's no love there.
It's just physical.
But, now the woman cheats, and then he feels his emotions they're tied to the other guy, right? Now look at it from the other guy's angle, who is cheating with your own girl. Would you, if he says to his own girl that no, there's nothing there, now there's nothing, it means apparently who is catching the emotions, who's catching the feelings?
The woman.
Okay, the woman.
Mm-hmm.
But then,
right?
Yeah.
What if the guy she's cheating with does not have any relationship?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying now. It becomes complicated if your guy will tell you the reason he has cheated or is cheating with the other girl is nothing is attached. Now, that's flimsy. That's no excuse for me. And that's why I painted it to be, what if the other guy, then your girl now cheats, and then the other guy you're cheating with says to, you now say to your girlfriend, and there's no emotions there now. So who's catching the emotions, truly?
The woman.
It would be
The girl
woman.
is catching the emotions,
But there's also
right?
a thing where
Now-
the person she's cheating with does not have a relationship and is actually interested in. There are men that are trying to get you away from
True,
your
and
man,
they know-
from your
yeah,
boyfriend. They know
exactly,
that you're
but-
dating someone, but they know that he's not as good
Is
for
that
you
not-
as they are
is that,
for you.
Is that not cheating as well? That qualifies it. There's no other way to paint it than cheating. Yes,
It's obviously
you go
cheating,
after
yeah.
somebody else's property.
Yeah.
You have a go. First, personal principle.
Another person's
personal
person.
principle. You are in a relationship. I meet you. I'm single. You're in a relationship, and I meet you as a lady, random lady. You're in a relationship. I would not want to pressure that relationship
back
because
off.
you know why? I'll back down because I know I will put a lot of pressure on that relationship, and you and your boyfriend could be having issues because of me, and you will have issues because of me. Because I will know the end point is, then it even makes me a weak man self. Now I'm going to take you. Why don't I win your heart when all of us are in the race together, and then I'm the one to win your heart?
And I feel like
Not
those
that
kind
me
of
take
things,
snatching
you
you
not
away.
trust the person. Just like when I'm like, okay, you're coming after me and I'm in a relationship, you know that if I leave my guy for you now, are you going to trust me? Because if you see me with a guy friend, this is how you came in.
How you came in.
So you'll be
of course,
feeling,
of course.
you know.
So, but how about you?
Cheating is a deal breaker for me, but I have different views and reactions and perspective to cheating. But because of time, might not
Be able
permit
to.
us.
Is it because of the
people
different
cheat.
types of cheating or the different ways?
First, I think it's really, really bad, and it speaks of your identity, your personality, who you are as a person when you see cheat and when it comes to cheating. People will cheat for. I've heard people tell me they cheated for several reasons that I feel, man, this. Not backing anything up, but hey, they probably might give you legitimate grounds for them to cheat. But for me personally, it's not legitimate enough for you to do that. Why don't you just resolve that issue with the person that you are seeing or you are with? So, in summary, it's a deal breaker. But I have a reasoning to cheating.
So I have a question, right? I have a scenario to quickly paint in the few minutes that we have left. If you're in a relationship with someone and then would you consider this cheating? Your person you're a woman now, your man, invites another female friend to his house for a sleepover, or maybe the female friend lives in a different state and then comes into the state you reside in with your man. You don't live together, you and your man, but the person comes into the state, they're friends, and then sleeps over but doesn't tell you about it, and then tells you like 2 weeks or 3 weeks later, and it's like nothing happened.
That's disrespect.
Okay, but that's not cheating.
No, but why
that's
will you
total
not tell me?
disrespect for your space.
Did not say anything.
Why will you not tell me?
You consider that cheating?
No, I might not consider that. And I'm not around, and the spouse is not around
in the same town, but not in the same house.
Okay, my female friend came around, and I brought her to our house.
You're not living together with your spouse.
So his
my
female
spouse
friend
is somewhere else,
yeah.
And then I brought I think that's disrespect now.
But that's not grounds for ending the relationship.
It might not be, because truly and truly you're not there. It's just his word and the other person's word, right?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have access to the other girl, though.
You don't have access to the other girl, so it's just his words alone to you. And then maybe, of course, the God Almighty. If he tells me or she tells me I didn't do anything, it didn't go beyond that. It's a 50 chance, right? I either believe or I don't believe. So why I would say it's not a ground for me to say, okay, I walk out of that relationship, but it will be a serious issue of disrespect and breach of trust.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me.
Same for you as well.
Yeah.
All right. Well, for me, replying to, for the infidelity question for Flo Cafe, I'd say, yeah, it's a deal breaker in any form, way, manner, anything.
What you painted, you consider as cheating?
Thing. It is breach of trust, disrespect. It is bad, as everything altogether. And I'm done, because in my mind, that's why communication, just like the
why can't you tell me?
You must have to tell me every single thing. Like, I need you to bother me with calls and let me know what's going on. Do not let me be in my head. So if you feel like I'm not important enough for you to have that conversation with, then I would always think you have ulterior motives, and I would not believe that. Tell me 2 weeks, 3 weeks later. I'm not going to believe you. I'm not going to. So yeah, if you did it in whatever shape, size, or form, it's done. It's a done deal for me.
All right. This conversation is loaded, and I think for the rest of the week,
don't stop talking about
the rest of the week we'll keep talking about love.
Course.
It's so loaded. Thank you for joining us this morning. We're back to your ears tomorrow, God willing, 6 to 10 a.m. OJ is taking over from here.
Absolutely, we had such a loaded show.
Them never see nothing, they go see something. When I enter for the club, we go turn big thing. Not the killing for my hood, they want to my thing.